On this conversation, let's speak with the Lagos Youth Representative, Tope Majekodunmi, who joins us live via Zoom from Lagos for more on the Lagos Endsars panel report submission. Thank you for joining us on TVC News at 7, Mr. Majekodunmi. Over a year, the panel was sitting, and finally the report has now been submitted to Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu. What is your take on the entire process?
Thank you for having me. My take on the entire process is quite simple. It's been a very tough journey. And, you know, like the word of Mandela, which says it's a long walk to freedom. And I can assure that though it's been tough, but then it's worth the journey. And today we have submitted the long-awaited report in respect to the general police brutality cases, and the second report, which is also a major highlight, that's in regards to the investigation of the incident of the October last year, 2020. So we have concluded our findings and recommendations have been made, and we had submitted that to the governor today in accordance to law.
What would you say are the high points of these two reports that the panel has now submitted to Governor Sanwo-Olu?
Very well. The high point of the report are very clear, explicit enough. When I mean it is clear to the extent where there is no longer ambiguity as to what has happened at Lekki toll gates on the 20th of October last year. The report has done its work, and you know, fairly, the state has, through the one-year assignment, had ensured that we are very independent. And today, the governor had promised that in 2 weeks, the white paper on same report will be published for the world to know what we had found and what our recommendations are. But I can confirm to the public that the report will lay to rest many of the ambiguity that has been raised for the past 1 year. You know, you hear comments from our side as youth, you hear comments from the government side as what they perceive to be their own findings. But here is a balanced report that has covered all sides. And I can tell you the report is going to be well accepted by the populace. Thank you.
As a representative of the youth on this panel, do you have any concerns about what would become of these reports?
Very well. I have a big concern as to what will become of this report, because we are students of history. We know how well reports of this same magnitude will be swept under the carpet. And I would confess that today the governor has spoken. There is reason for us to give him a benefit of doubt. You know, the one-year assignment, he was an assignment without interference from him or any members of his team, which has allowed us to do our job to the best of our capability. So, but I would say that the concern I have is in a way still relaxed, because I feel I still need to trust. And like I've reported to my constituency, that the 2 weeks is still very much in order. And if what is contained in the report is published, very well, we will see that government wants us to continue to trust them the more. But if it is altered in any way, then we have reasons to make comments and to publish again what we had found appropriate.
What word do you have for Nigerian youth in general and Lagos youth in particular, especially as it has to do with human rights abuses from security operatives and in this case the police? What
I have as for my constituency as a whole is that, you know, the experience in the 1 year of the assignment is that there increase in police brutality, as it were. So but you know, study has also shown that we also need to engage better. We need to be civil in terms of addressing all of these matters and all that. So I would just say to the entire youth of Lagos, I would first of all thank them for the privilege to serve them, and the confidence bestowed on me. And I hope that when they see the report in full, they still have many reasons to have confidence in us as representatives, as it were. But then I would just say that we should embrace peace. You know, we had never been a troublesome youth in Lagos. During the Endsars, we aligned our thoughts very well to the authorities, and they listened. Despite what has happened, it still has nothing to do with us. So I still want us to be peace loving and ensure that we give benefit of doubt to our leaders. You know, Nigeria is what we collectively want to protect.
All right.
So we just need to embrace peace at all levels.
A representative of the youth of Lagos, the panel of inquiry there, Tope Majekodunmi. Thank you for joining us on TVC News at 7.
Thank you for having me.